Hey guys, welcome to the stream. So this is more like you guys reviewing it after the stream. I've been messing around with this today. I just got it today. It is for PlayStation. But first off, I got the A10 here. The way I have mine set up, I don't have it together. So when I say that, the thrustmaster T-Flight hotas4 comes in two pieces: flight stick and then throttle control. The way I have it set up is I have a PS charger for my controller, and it sits it up vertically. So I have that in the middle, and then I have my throttle on my left and joystick on the right. Now, in controls, you'll set it up so you just go to Control Wizard, you go here, come down there, click on Thrustmaster, and then hit Select Loadout or Select Control Load, and then you don't want to use these, you don't want to use these because it gives you the circle in the middle of the screen and it kind of like fucks up the way you look around and stuff like that. So I highly suggest using realistic controls or for real controls. There's not really much of a difference, but it works better in my opinion. But anyways, you are going to have to do some keybinds. So with my realistic controls, actually, so I've been still learning how to do this. Um, So the way I have it, fire air-to-ground missile, L2, and I'll replace the tracking, because I don't use tracking. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. R2, replace, for air-to-air missile. Do you know what? Hold up. I have my stuff right here. So if you want to keep your stuff on controller, go ahead before you set up your flight stick and stuff like that. Save your deal. The way to do that is you hit R1, come down to here, name it. Once you name it, the square on the bottom right, it'll say save. You save it. So you can see how I have heli, tank, jet, and now flight stick. So with mine, everything on here for the flight stick is set up, and then here's my air to ground fire, air to ground or air to air fire, and then this is my lock for both of them. And then if you go down even more, which I gotta change this to that one's gonna be L1 too, add, and that'll allow me to turn my radar seeker on too. So then on top of that, laser designator is also R1, and then fire countermeasures, I have it right here. So you are going to have to use your controller still, just barely though. So you can really lift your hand off the throttle and hit your little simple keybinds to launch missiles, stuff like that. You don't have to use these, obviously. You use what you want to, but this is how I got mine set up. It's going to say this stuff. I haven't got that far into it yet, so I'll let you guys know once I do get further into it and figure out these two deals. But for right now, we're just going to continue. So I'm pressing forward on my control. On the side of your throttle, you have square, X, and O. So square, X, which doesn't do shit, O, and then triangle. So square, X, and O are on the very where your thumb will sit naturally. Triangle's kind of further back. I do have my flaps toggled to my controller. So flaps for me, once I get picked up off the ground, just pulling back on the stick. See how I don't have it on the right controls right here. See how it wants to snap back to that? I'll press the wrong button. So I'm going to pull up. Okay. So I'm going to go into controls again. So I'm going to get... I keep hitting... Oh, it's on my fucking... I keep taking screenshots. So I'm gonna go to realistic. Okay, go down. And should be good to R1. So I'm gonna go to here, overwrite. Yes. So now that will be my... So anyways, you can see how that can mess you up. So there is a target designation, or hold up here. You could free look. There's a little toggle, which is also your bomb control. So, but the thing is, the cool thing is that we're in... Let me get to a good altitude. God bless it. So for me, rockets is a L3, which is on the joystick itself. It's where your thumb will sit. L1 is bombs. It's right in the center of the joystick. And this free look is right next to that. And in the center of my view, there's a button right above the trigger that recenters my view. So if I look over here, hit that button, it resets. And it focuses where you're looking at. So if I click this, it doesn't focus, the plane will still keep turning. So I press that button. I just literally slide my finger up from the trigger and it's right there on the side. So for guided anti-tank munitions, kind of nose it up a little bit, and then I can come down right there. So now I'm using there's a little toggle on the side next to the bomb drop, and I'm using that toggle to aim. Hold up. Why am I going down? There's something going on here. Hold on. Let me mess with these. Do you know what it is? I need to be in realistic. So we'll do that. Like I said, I'm still kind of... Overwrite, yes. Continue. Okay. Now, it should just keep it on its heading. Let's see. Yeah, it's keeping it on that. So realistic's probably the best setup. Anyways, let me get set up again for another AGM run. But the flight stick itself, it has an adjustable like feedback and how tight it can pull back and stuff on the bottom. You just tighten it, loosen it however you want. I kind of have mine just barely tightened up because I don't like fighting the stick left or right. Up and down's pretty good. The twist on the yaw is pretty good as well. Shoot. Like I said, I'm still kind of figuring this out myself, but I kind of got it down pat a little bit enough to where I can talk about it. I've been playing using this flight stick for probably about 3 hours now, and just trying to figure it out. I will go into a different jet, and I can show you how maneuverable, how much more maneuverable they become. Now, it's not going to look pretty. I'm probably going to crash a few times doing the maneuvers and stuff, but it's still better than using your PlayStation controller by far. So, AGM, so we're going to go triangle. Now, like I said here, I'm using my little guider. Oh, I might have to nose it down a little bit. Let's get that control. Okay, come down. I really wish it would leave that designator. So now I'm selecting my target here. So now I'm going to have to go to my controller that's in the center of my setup. So now all I got to do is hit R1. Got it. Missile out. Bam. See, now for this one, I have a keybind to L2, so I'll just tap L2. Keep them in the small circle. See, now this stick, I'm not gonna lie, makes it stupid easy to lead your missile shots. So I could just pull up, God bless it, and fire. I forgot L2's on my controller. Ah, shit. Hold up. For some reason it didn't want to compute. So right now I got one hand on the joystick. I bet I can gun this guy. So right now I'm using my yaw to aim. I think he's out of gun range. Anyway, so L2, miss it out. I'll do a splash. There's a splash. Okay, now so with the bombs, they're hooked up to there's a button in the center of my joystick. So we're gonna come in. The yaw controls, being able to control yaw independently makes it so much fucking better, dude. It's unreal. But I can also pull up tighter, nose down faster, and I can get that last little bit of in tune, especially like with these rocket pods. And then I can just Alright, so now I'm gonna go to the MiG. So return to hangar. You gotta use your controls for your controller for all that stuff. But for all this that I'm doing right now, so what I'll do is I'll go here, test flight. We'll do those because I got radar missiles. So now my radar missiles are connected to my L2 button as well. So taking off. Always put the nose down during takeoff. I push down to kind of get that ooh, little light taps. Alright, we're up. The MiG is very squirrely when you first start trying to learn how to fly this thing with the stick, I'm not gonna lie. But see, I get radar lock just like that. But on the other note, with the MiG, you can also do this right here. Not too pretty, but still. And then, or you could do your Cobra. golly. Yeah, I still haven't quite figured it out, as you can see, but it's still something. And it feels way better when you're turning too, because like, say you're over G and you can just dip the nose down real quick. And then this is also awesome because you can look around. That's with the same deal I was using to laze my target for the AGMs and the A10. I've noticed that it's also like a lot of the times where you're having like the oh shit moment and compression's kicking your ass, especially on controllers. So watch. Here's what I'm talking about with the over G. Start blacking out, dip, keep pulling that turn, or you could just spin out. Oh, I fucking saved that shit. Okay, let the stick go. It levels itself out. Like I said, the MiG is it's such a small plane, so it's stupid fucking touchy. It's awesome. It's nice though. I like it. It's comfortable, and it makes it fun to try to do all these complex maneuvers and stuff like that. And then I don't know, it just makes it feel more in depth. I plan on getting the yaw pedals so I don't have to rely on the side to side with my feet, or with the joystick like this. So all these things I'm doing right now are on the stick, are on the throttle side. So this is on the throttle side, this is on the throttle side. The target designation, that was on the throttle side. This is what I'm talking about on flicking missiles, or leading your missiles. Fuck. Yee! That's where I'm getting a little squirrely in this thing. Trying to correct that. That was the sun. Lit. Actually, let's waste this last R60 MK on the sun. Stop trying to lock that. Goes the last R60 MK. I can radar lock my missile. That's lit. Okay. So now with the radar. Radar lock. Yoink. And splash. And but yeah, it's pretty dope in this. I haven't tried helicopters out yet, but the planes, it's gonna feel weird, and it's gonna have to taking some getting used to. But overall, compression beat me that time. Overall, I really like it. Feels good. Really comfortable. If this video does good, or if I get any good comments, and questions, and people want to see more, I will definitely put another video up doing helicopters and maybe a progression video on top of that, showing how much better it's made my gameplay and stuff like that. So, anyways, y'all have a great night. Please like, sub, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what I can do to improve. Alright, good night.